Well, the Lincoln Theater in Marion, Virginia will come alive with the sounds of great gospel and Americana music on August 2nd, first Saturday of the month, as the Cox family and the Pitney Meyer will take the stage for the next live taping of Song of the Mountains. We've got our good friend Tim White joining us to kind of give us a preview, getting ready for another month. They come quickly, don't they?
They do, and we're there at the Lincoln Theater the first Saturday of every month. And of course, the Lincoln has other shows, but the Song of the Mountains television tapings are the first Saturday of the month. And it's hard to believe how quick July went by, so August 2nd is right around the corner.
It is, not this weekend, but next. And of course, your live taping so popular, and they can get their tickets, learn about who's coming, and man, talk about amazing musicians that you've had over the years.
Yeah, we've had a who's list of musicians on there, and sometimes I tell people, even if you don't recognize the name, come on anyway, it's going to be good.
It's going to be a good show.
Yeah, so,
always.
The Cox family coming up, everybody in our world of bluegrass and Americana should recognize that name. And they're from Louisiana. They got a 70-year family history of singing acoustic music, gospel music in particular. And this will be their first trip. Alison Krauss is a big fan of theirs. Actually, she did an album with them a few years back. So we're looking forward to having the Cox family there at the Lincoln Theater on August 2nd. And then we're going to have, we have a pretty big fan base from Mo Pitney around here. And there's Mo Pitney and Meyer, John Meyer. They're going to be on the show as Pitney Meyer. Let me get the name right. This will be their first trip there too. And we're looking forward to hearing their unique style of music. They're great songwriters as well. So that's August 2nd, songofthemountains.org for all the info.
And what great, like putting those two together, man, what a cool night.
It's going to be, yes, it will be. And you know, last month we had Steve Earle on Sold Out House. And
wow.
Steve put on a great show. So I always come to the Lincoln Theater, whether it's Song of the Mountains or another show. Marion, Virginia, America's coolest hometown.
Yeah, it is a cool place and a beautiful theater. Guess what I had for lunch yesterday?
I'll take a wild guess, a tomato sandwich.
I did. Yeah. Oh, it was so good. A little toast, a little mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Kind of leads us into perhaps what kind of song you might sing this morning.
You suggested this, so this one's for you. There ain't nothing in the world that I like better than bacon and lettuce and homegrown tomatoes. Up in the morning, out in the garden, now pick me a ripen. Don't get a hard one. You can plant them in the spring, eat them in the summer, all winter without them, a culinary bummer. I forget about all the sweating and digging every time I get up and pick me a biggin. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What would life be without homegrown tomatoes? There's two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Now you can go out to eat, and that's for sure. It ain't nothing a homegrown tomato won't cure. Put them on a salad, or put them in a stew. Why, you can make your very own tomato juice. Why, you can eat them with eggs, eat them with gravy, eat them with beans, pinto or navy. Put them on the side, or put them in the middle. A homegrown tomato on a hot cake griddle. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What would life be without homegrown tomatoes? There's two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Now if I was to change this life I lead, I'd be Johnny Tomato Seed, 'cause I know what this country needs. It's a homegrown tomato in every yard you see. Now when I die, don't you bury me in a box in a cemetery. No, out in the garden would be much better, 'cause I could be pushing up homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What would life be without homegrown tomatoes? There's two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes.